Hi, my name is Kelly and I channel my spirit guides, and I'm really trying to convince myself to meditate more. So I'm gonna do a before and after. This is before I meditate for 15 minutes, and then I'm going to do another video after I meditate so I can see the difference in the quality of channeling that 15 minutes of meditation will do. So all I did before this was I took off my shoes, I'm outside. I sent roots down into the ground. It's kind of sprinkling right now. I might have to move. But I think I can get in a couple minutes right now of Nana Anna. You probably inspired this little experiment, but what would you like to say before my meditation? Yes, Kelly, we were beginning to speak with you, and you were beginning to get the message that it's easier to do things than to sit still and be quiet. So for you, channeling is so easy because you're avoiding meditation, you're doing something, you're accomplishing something, you're recording something. Oh my gosh, it's so satisfying. Your ego is like, oh, I've arrived. But your soul is not your ego. Your soul is behind your choice point in your mind. Well, your spirit's in the back. And then the soul is all of your Akashic memories held in the non-physical. So your soul is separate from your spirit. It's the fractal. The soul is the fractal part of the spirit. And your soul is the collection of egoic beliefs that you've gathered throughout every single physical lifetime. It's like the programming of your matrix version of your spirit is your soul. And it can choose to continue under that veiled programming and go in the direction of its ego, which is generally just going to continuously be programmed by the society around it, because your ego, which is the physical version of yourself, your body, is an antenna that has specific veils around it so that I can only receive certain messages. Okay. And the way that you change the veils on that antenna are to get to know yourself, get in shape, challenge yourself. It makes Kelly think about how boys learn. They learn by destroying things. They fight each other, they knock towers down, they shoot things, they destroy. That's how they learn. They learn by the contrast of that physical entanglement. That's how guys learn. They learn by beating things up. Okay. And you got to put yourself, the divine masculine inside you. Every single person has a divine masculine inside them. And you got to put yourself through truth training, truth boot camp. Okay. You got to see what you're willing to take for your truth. Okay. Okay, 333. That feels good. And Anna, I'm getting high already. So that's good enough. And so let's wrap it up. You began by saying that channeling is something you can do, but meditation is something you don't get any credit for. You can put a check mark on your calendar, or you can have an app on your phone that tracks how many times you meditate, but you don't get any credit for it. It's like the most humble thing a person can do is to sit and meditate. You don't get any credit for it other than you get to say, I meditated today. It's making Kelly laugh. It's making her think of online communities where all we do is say that we meditated today. And we all get it. We're all like, good, we showed up. It's like runners. What do you show up for a 5K for? You just run 3 miles. You do it in a group. There's a lot of subtle benefits and blessings that come in gathering in community of like-minded people. It's a good idea. So the bells are reminding me to stop. And I don't know what's going to happen after 15 minutes. It's going to start raining and I probably won't finish this project. Nope, I got to do it. Okay, so channeling is easy for Kelly because she gets to do something. But meditation's hard because it challenges her ego. So, yeah. Okay. Much love. Okay, hi. I just did 15 minutes of meditation, and now I'm going to channel Nana Anna, whatever her thoughts are on this after 15 minutes. A lot went on during that meditation. You were already high going into it from channeling before. But we told you many things. And once your consciousness hears these messages that are told to you in your dream time, with your ayahuasca, with your plant medicines, in your meditation, during channeling, this information that we're bringing into you is simply a veil being removed and then explained to you. Okay, when you close your eyes, you lift the veils and you're conscious. So you can bring this information onto Earth. Okay, you see meditators, you think of a meditator as someone in a white robe sitting crisscross. This is the programming that you've had, and that was appropriate while you were learning about religion and spirituality from an unconscious place. That was important to think of meditation as something the wise people do. But for some reason, you don't see yourself as a wise person because you grew up in a family that was probably working class. So you identify with who you grow up with. And then you go out into the world and you explore, travel, fall in love, get a job, explore your health, all the things. And you explore something outside of your family normal. Okay? And then your mind, its job is to integrate those differences. You either have to hang on to what you grew up with, change into a different version that seems more appealing now, but that's going to require work, and it might require forgiveness of a judgment that you have. You might go out into the world and discover you're gay. And for some people, that's scary because of the programming. It's scary, and so they run from it and they hide from it instead of embrace it when it's what their heart's calling them to go explore. There is no right or wrong. It's just options, because it's all a fantasy. It's all a dream, and certain people are collectively dreaming up the same thing. And you can choose to go play wherever you want while you're here. You just are kind of in the direction with the momentum going towards what's normal and familiar, because you're a mammal and that's how you function. It's how your hormones are designed to procreate, to help humans procreate. Everything about you is to keep your species alive. But you've been manipulated by a different energetic frequency of life that is foreign to you. They don't understand what it's like to be mammalian, and you don't understand what it's like to be reptilian, but you're both existing inside each other because this is a hologram. That's how it's an illusion. It's a hologram. It's all made of light, that the frequency is slowed down so much it became physical. It started off in the 4D where you had magic and it was really fun. But then it went into the 3D and it was like, oh, this is dark and scary. But the goddess who took on the entire illusion as her body is compassionate and she's trying to, she isn't trying, but she's existing and shape-shifting so that we can all explore this dream of duality. Okay, this is a very fundamental belief that is deep, 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 deep underneath layers and layers of veils. That's why we have to say it every single video. We have to say it. It's like, say her name. Say her name. You know? Mary Magdalene was veiled under the Mother Mary. It's not that Mother Mary was less special. She was Mary's mom. The Mother Magdalene, she had a different mystery school. There was a mystery school that already existed before Nana Anna started the Essenes. There was a Magdelene Mystery School. So, and Mother Mary was I think was a light conception. So Mother Mary was also born of I don't know if it was a virgin one. I don't remember all the details. I read it once. But it was Mary Magdalene. I guess it was because Mary Magdalene was bringing the two lineages together. So Magdalene's dad was Joseph of Arimethea, and Magdalene's mom, no, Mother Mary was Jesus' mom. Magdalene's mom was of the Magdelene lineage. So, and Joseph of Arimathea was the brother of Mother Mary, the mother of Jesus. So Mary Magdalene and Jesus were cousins, first cousins. And I don't know much about the Magdelene line. I think that's a sequel, I guess. I don't know. But that's what you want to talk about? There are no accidents. There are no accidents. Everything is divinely organized and structured. It's what looks like chaos to you. It's just indecision in your mind between following your heart and your truth and your love and ignoring it because something is scaring you or something's exciting you into ignoring it. Okay? So your ego is driven by fear and excitement, but your spirit is calling you towards peace and relaxation and harmony and integrity and, you know, all that. So meditation is going to help you follow that path of finding stability and joy from stability. And so it is. Namaste.